You have discovered the joy of donating. But he's holding on to every single tool he's ever had. You've been cleaning out the excess. But he keeps filling bins of just-in-case items and stacking them up in the garage. If you're really interested in simplifying your home, but your partner's just not into it, this video is for you. I've been there, I feel your pain, and I'm here to tell you that there are ways to handle this without leading to a relationship meltdown. In fact, you can make progress and still keep the peace. It's one thing to declutter when you live alone. You make the rules. You know what you're emotionally attached to and what you're ready to let go. It's pretty easy. But when you're sharing your home with someone else, especially someone who sees value in keeping things you'd rather let go, it becomes more complicated. You're decluttering solo while your spouse is emotionally attached to every remote control or power cord you've ever owned, even if they don't belong to anything anymore. But here's the thing you have to remember. It's not just about the physical items. It's about values and habits and sometimes even emotional security. A pile of sleeping bags or a box of cords or overstuffed garage, those things might seem like clutter to you, but to your spouse, they represent memories or preparedness or even comfort. Decluttering your home becomes less of a cleaning project and more about navigating a shared life with empathy and respect. So what do you do when you're living with someone who sees clutter as comfort? Let's sit down and talk about it. It's tempting to want to start in the garage or a shared bedroom closet, but the truth is, people often become more open to change when they see the benefits for you first. So clear out your own clothes, your side of the bathroom, your digital clutter, your car. Let your actions speak louder than your lectures. It sends the message you're not trying to control the household, you're just starting with yourself. When they start to notice you're calmer, happier, less stressed, that's powerful. You become the proof that living with less feels better. And sometimes decluttering becomes contagious. Over time, your partner may feel inspired to go through his or her own things too. But either way, you're creating change without pressure. Really gotta apologize for my squeaky voice today. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna keep going. This is the golden rule. If you only remember one thing from this video, let it be this. Don't toss their stuff. Don't toss their stuff. Even if it's broke, even if it's ugly, even if they haven't touched it in 10 years. Why? Because decluttering someone else's things without their consent doesn't build trust. It breaks it. Even if you're 99% sure they won't notice it's gone, that 1% risk isn't worth the drama. You're trying to create peace, not tension. So resist the urge to be the decluttering police and just stay in your own lane. Have the right conversation, not the right argument. If you want to have a productive conversation about clutter, talk about how it makes you feel, not just what you want them to do. Instead of saying, we need to get rid of all this stuff, try saying, I feel anxious or overwhelmed when the house feels crowded. Can we talk about how we can make this space feel more peaceful for both of us? When we frame the conversation around emotions instead of instructions, we're more likely to be heard. Your partner may not share your exact vision, but they care about how you feel in your home. And that can be the starting point for compromise. Create boundaries for shared spaces. If your spouse isn't ready to declutter, you can still protect your peace by setting gentle, respectful boundaries. For example, clutter-free zones in the home, like the bedroom or the kitchen counters, and designate certain areas where he or she can keep whatever they want in a storage bin, or in our case, it's more than one storage bin, or a drawer or a section of the garage. Boundaries don't mean you're being controlling. They mean you're honoring both your need for simplicity and their need to keep what feels important to them. This approach gives everyone breathing room and avoids ongoing tension. And honestly, a clutter bin or two is a small price to pay for not arguing about every single item. Find common ground and celebrate progress. Maybe your spouse won't part with much just yet, but they did agree to go through the junk drawer with you, or they let you take a pair of pants to Goodwill, or maybe they're attached to sentimental items but open to letting go of broken things. So celebrate any progress, no matter how small. Brag about it, and even make cookies if you must, but celebrate it somehow. Decluttering in a shared home is a long game, but when you cheer each other on instead of pressuring or pushing, the process becomes something positive. I also have a pre-decluttering chart that I'm going to put the description for that down below. You can download it, print that out, put it someplace where both of you can see it, and you might even make a game out of it. Set a goal for how many things you can declutter in this month or in the next 2 weeks. And if you hit that goal, go out to eat dinner or make some kind of fun bet about it, but hit that goal and celebrate. But what if they never want to declutter? Okay, the reality is your partner may never be as enthusiastic about decluttering as you are. And that's okay. Minimalism isn't about forcing others to live your way. It's about finding your version of what matters the most while honoring the people that you love. And if you can't change their habits, focus on what you can do to create clarity, space, and calm in the areas you influence. That quiet consistency speaks louder than pressure ever could, because sometimes the best decluttering is the kind that we do in our hearts and in our habits. So let go of the need for control and choose love over perfection. That's the real secret to peaceful living, right? Thanks so much for spending time with me today. If you're navigating this in your own home, I hope you found some things here that bring clarity and maybe a little peace of mind. Let me know in the comments, what's been your biggest challenge when it comes to decluttering in a shared space? Or what's one small win you've had recently? I would really love to hear that, so please leave that in the comments. And if you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more simple living strategies that actually work. Because a more peaceful home is possible, even if you're the only one holding the donation bag. If you are excited about your decluttering journey, I have another video I want you to watch next. It's right here. I know you'll enjoy it. So keep it simple, my friend, and I will see you soon. Gonna go do some decluttering now. Bye-bye.